Hi guys, welcome. Do y'all
Hello,
remember us?
we are back.
Ooh, it's
Just
Lexi,
see.
and today we have two things to tell you. One will be a discussion, but first we like to tell you
This year we will be attempting Vlogmas. So, of course, it's going to be our first time attempting it.
yeah.
Wish us luck, right? We're trying to have videos for every day, so the content gonna be rolling.
Drop your ideas down below. Drop your ideas down below.
Yes, comment it down below.
Come on, tell us what you want to see. We have 25 days to make up, so tell us what you want to see, right? Okay, next thing we have to tell you. Remember the topic we said last time that we had to discuss with you? Yes, we have to address why we were missing
For so long.
for that big, probably like a month or more.
Yeah.
We have to tell you why. So we'll get into that now.
The reason why we were MIA for so long is because our family actually contracted the COVID-19 virus, right? I don't even know why we smile.
We are smiling because we are still in disbelief. We never expected, we never wanted to go through this. It's just that it happened. Like we just happened to contract it. And that's just how it is.
So let me tell you all how it all started. So it all began when my aunt and Lexi's mom, she started to feel sick, right? But Trini's typically, we're going to think that is the common cold and we're not going to think anything of it because we really don't go anywhere, right? So she started to show symptoms and then my mom started to feel sick as well. But coincidentally, at the same time, right, our water heater was not working. So we were bathing, all of us were bathing in cold water. And when you change from hot water to cold water, you could get yourself sick. So we was thinking it's the common cold.
You know what's the funny part? I was bathing in cold water now, and they were like, don't bathe in cold water, don't bathe in cold water because you get sick. And I was like, nah, I good, I young, I fresh, I good, I things up with me, you know?
Right, yeah. So when auntie and mommy started to feel sick, then we excepting Lexi, decided to change to hot water, right? So we were boiling water and bathing and stuff like that. That weekend that they started to feel sick, I also had a dance recording to do, right? And because we were thinking it was the cold, I was like, yes, I can go to my dance recording, right? So I had dance practice on the Saturday and then the dance recording was on the Sunday. And I was feeling perfectly fine, right? But after dance recording you feel tired, so that's normal. But however, when I think it was the Monday morning, either the Sunday night or the Monday morning, I started to feel very out of it. I think I had a headache. What else I had? That was it, headache and tiredness. But I was thinking that as a result of not eating the Sunday before I went to the dance recording and dancing, I'm tired, right? So the Monday morning they decided to get tested, and I was like, I'm not going to do that test because if y'all don't know, I had to do that test already.
She had to do that
right
test.
last year because I was sick, but not with the cold, right? I had some chest issues, and I went to get it checked out. And when the woman took my X-ray and she saw like cloudiness in my X-ray, she was like, "You have to do a COVID test. You have to go and do a COVID test." And I was like, "Oh my word!" Yeah, I fight this woman, We fought to get that COVID
When I say
test
fought,
done. She was there.
I was there, right? I left the room. I went down to the health center, right? And I'm standing up next to Jillian like this. Jillian is on the chair sitting, and this is me next to Jillian. I'm standing up there, and Jillian is sweating. The lady's putting it on, and Jillian is like, no. Jillian is like, what are you doing? Like, you know how to put it all the way back? Like, what are you doing? And I stand up there thinking, like this big clown smile on my face, and I thinking, if I come back positive, I will have to get tested too.
Right. But,
That was then.
So when she was pushing it, I was like, sis, you're going too far. And I literally pull out a hand. But anyway, back to the story for today. So I was like, I'm not going to get a test again because I already know the feeling. But this was their first time going for the test. So you can tell them what happened when you all went.
So Monday morning when we got up, we're going for the test. Now I missed school all this time because I don't know what he's seen. Now I wasn't feeling anything too serious, but a headache, and I was like, maybe the headache is because school just real heavy, like school, constant school. I'm watching the screen, my brain just pounding. That's probably why I have this headache. I'm just sitting a little bit, but to be very honest, I used to get sometimes I get slight chest pains. I don't know why, I don't know how, and I went to get it checked because tea does solve all your problems, right? So I was getting a little chest pains. So I was like, maybe it's nothing too serious, but I get any headache too, and mommy's sick, and I know I went and lie down in my mother's bed. I roll up next to her and hug her up or whatever, right? So I tell myself, well, let me just go get tested one time. So I go to the infirmary to go get tested, right? They tell us we had to come back. So I had to go back home, do school, and then leave school during a session and go back to the health center to get tested because they have a certain time period in which you collect the test, right, to carry. They had my mom and her mom there for a long time, so I called and I was like, what's he saying, what I'm doing, right? So my mom and my aunt finally get to go. Now my mom and Dylan, right, are basically the same people. When I say the same people, injection is a no, dentist is a no.
Anything to do with pain is a no.
Is a no. Anything to do with pain is a no. So my mom in there, and I hear like it sounds similar to what Dylan, like it sounds like the audio to how Dylan was fighting the doctor. So I was like, that is not my mother. No way. I said, mommy, that's him fighting. So she said, yes. The woman dig out my nose. That's what she told me. Yes, I laughed at whatever thing. So my mom got you, my aunt got you. So I go in and I'm talking to the doctor, and I'm telling the doctor, well, we were in close contact with somebody who had COVID, and well, I have a slight headache and chest, and she stopped me. She's like, wait. That's just hysteria. That's just hysteria. Unless you were living in the person's same space or whatever. She's like, it's just hysteria, ting. And she looked at the ring on my finger. She's like, oh, you went to that school, so your IQ should be higher than the average person, and you should know this is just hysteria and ting. And when you're studying, or you studying that at UE, or you should know this is just hysteria, right? So she's going, yeah, right? So I was just like, okay, because it's me who had to get a stick down my nose and not you. So I say, okay, if you say it's hysteria and I don't want to do the test, then I'm pressing. So I pressed, right? But I just knew if the test came back positive, then I would know what is wrong with me, and I would take it to because I'm not going back to get tested, because who taking me? Exactly. So I was just like, okay, if it come back positive, I will stay home, I'll drink what I had to drink, I would do what I do, and I won't go in anybody's place to get them sick, right?
Right. So they got tested, and my symptoms started to, the headache got worse. But I didn't have any fever. I don't think I had fever. Or if I had fever, it wasn't like a really high temperature. Started to get a little chest discomfort, and you want to lie down all day, your body hurting, body pains, and these kind of things, right? But I was like, I still not gonna get tested. Well, obviously because our moms got tested, then the entire house will be under quarantine, right? Because they got placed under a 14-day quarantine. So the rest of us just decided to quarantine ourselves one time. So just in case we don't, spread it, right? Mm-hmm. Then they got their results, and well, it was positive, unfortunately. So the rest of us in the house was having these similar symptoms, so obviously it meant that we were positive as well. Yes, I did cry. A day I was crying because I just couldn't take it anymore, and I was like, I really get this COVID thing, boy, and hearing the news from like people dying and how much cases they have and this kind of thing is like, I am literally a COVID case myself, and you're not sure like what's gonna happen now, right? So I was like kind of scared, but at the same time, because of my chest discomfort and the symptoms and stuff, I was I cried, right? But I'll let Lexi tell her side of the story, and then we'll tell you what we did to recover and these kind of things.
Yeah. So, to be very honest, I didn't cry. I didn't feel any type of way because I was like, if I lie down, I die. But I know that wasn't going to be me, even though my body not too top notch when it comes to injuries, right? Health. But I was just like, it's not that bad. I was still getting up and doing what I had to do because nothing was waiting for me now. School wasn't waiting for me, so I had to do what I had to do. Right? I had to go live on my life. So I'll have my highs and my lows. So some days it'll just be like a slight headache. I feel a little sick or whatever. So it was kind of high and low. So some days it'll be like a slight headache, and then some days it'll be like more chest hurting, a real coughing, pain, like my stomach, my guts, my intestines, my gastrointestinal tract was just in pain. Like it was going. I was just like, what the hell is this? And then I remember from the Monday, the Saturday following that Monday, I woke up and my stomach was hurting. So it's just like, I'll go in the bathroom and look in the mirror and say, what is this? Jesus, what is this? And I'm trying to figure out what to do, and then I just start vomiting, just like throwing up. And after that, my stomach was still hurting, like my stomach was like a pump. And I did not know what to do to stop it, so I had to, and it was like on fire, like it was burning. It felt like it was burning, but it was also like contracting. So I took a block of ice and I rested my stomach, and I went to sleep that whole Saturday. I really could not cope with anything.
Yeah, so we were under quarantine for I believe like 3 weeks. And within those 3 weeks, we were gonna tell you what we did to try and help ourselves, and we also had like family members and close friends like dropping food and stuff for us, making sure we were good. Right, so what we did, we started drinking saffron. We boiled saffron and ginger.
Yeah.
Right. In water.
Ginger, saffron, and bay leaf.
And bay leaf in water, right? And every morning we wake up, we would drink everybody would drink a glass of that. Apparently that's supposed to help with the mucus on your chest. So we would drink a glass of that, and we will try to eat like more liquid stuff. So we ate like soup. What else we had? Like fish broth.
We drank Lucozade.
Yeah, right. We were drinking Lucozade to get back the energy, because earlier, you're literally lying down on your bed, well, whole day. That's what you're feeling to do. It's hard to move, right? But it is not recommended that you lie down whole day, because that would just make the COVID get worse, right? So you're supposed to get up and try to move about, and it was really hard, but we had to do it.
Yes.
And that's why we're still here today, because we had to fight. It was literally a fight between life and death.
Yeah, like you need to have like the mental ability to tell yourself, you're feeling bad. Like, I'm not saying that every day you have to get up, but don't lie down for majority of the day. You have to tell yourself, yo, if I don't get up, I might die. Get up, right? Just get up. Do what you have to do. Like, and because I'm gonna try and use some of my knowledge to build back up the electrolytes, because diarrhea and vomit are like isotonic solutions. Well, diarrhea is, I know that for sure. So, you had to build back up those electrolytes, guys.
Yes.
So those nerves work well, guys.
Yes, but the after we were drinking the stuff and trying to move about, right? I think we were sick for like what, a week and a half?
Yeah, after.
And then everybody started improving. Thankfully, nobody had to go to the hospital. Nobody needed oxygen, these kind of things. Thankfully, right? We have to thank God for that, because he's just amazing. You understand? He came through.
He pulled through. I mean, I always try to pray every night, and the thing is, God will always put His hand in when He sees fit. When He sees fit, sorry. And you just had to have faith. Be strong, not only in the body but in the mind. Mentally be strong.
Prayer is a very, very important part of it. I think it's the most important part of it, along with the physical things that you have to do, like
body, mind,
really
spirit.
well.
Body, mind, spirit. Your body was weak, but the mind and the spirit are strong. So
amen, sister.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it helps build back up the physical body. You see?
Yeah.
Check this.
We are here today, guys,
see this line
to
here?
tell
You
you
see
this
line?
story.
Just now. You seen that light? Come, y'all have nothing on me.
Right, so yeah, we started to feel better, and we continue to drink the saffron tea, try to eat good all year, but you know, it's how you little cravings and things, so we had to. Oh my god, we had to order the pizza earlier. We had to, like, we were craving the pizza for like about 2 or 3 days, and we was like, nah, tonight is the last night. We need it.
Yeah.
We need it.
That pizza was wicked. Like,
Yeah.
Oh,
we also forgot to mention an important part. We had no taste and we had no smell as well.
well,
So,
well, I had. This is what I was smelling everything sweet. Like, everything was smelling sweet, and I was getting pissed off. Like, I hated that. Like, I would put the Vicks by my nose so I would not smell the sweet odors around me. Like, I couldn't smell anything else but the sweet odors. It was pissing me off. Oh my god.
yeah, well, I totally had no scent and no taste. Imagine you bathing, you putting on your nice perfume, your deodorant and thing, and you're not smelling anything, like literally not smelling anything at all. And with the tasting as well, so it's like you're eating food and you're eating nothing. Everything tasting like water, basically. But yeah, the scent and the taste started to come back, and we started to get energy, and that's how we had to build back ourselves. However, it ain't the end because we have no symptoms anymore. Yeah, we're off for quarantine, guys. Don't worry about it. We're off for quarantine like a week now, right? We good. But we are Gucci today, guys, and we're happy to be here recording another video for you guys. Okay? I think that's the end.
Yeah, that's
Anything
about
else?
it.
That's about it.
Yeah.
So we are back. Keep us in your prayers, you know.
Yes.
And remember to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And we'll catch you guys in the next one. Hope you're excited for Vlogmas. Bye.
Oh yeah, don't forget to comment down below and
Your
tell us what you
ideas,
want
yes.
to see. Okay, bye.